Welcome back. On Friday, I made my first ever visit to Tri-City Speedway. The ULMS Super Late Models were on the card for this special holiday event. Dan Stone in the 21 started on the pole with the 90 of Wally Fox to his outside. As they go into the first turn, Bump Hedman in the white 22 works to the inside of Fox to move into second place. The 9 of Mike Knight also passes Fox for a position. Going into 3 and 4, Fox leaves the bottom open for Robbie Blair in the 111 to challenge Fox for the 4th spot. Blair, who had won the 3 previous features, is able to complete the pass after just completing the first lap. While Stone had a commanding lead, we have a tight battle for the runner-up position as Knight shuffles Hedman back to 3rd place. With 6 laps down, we have a restart. Stone chooses the outer lane. He gets a good jump on Knight, while Blair hugs the bottom in 1 and 2 to move up to the 3rd spot. Denton Boyer's Smoky Machine brings out the yellow 2 laps later. On the restart, Blair looks to cut it low, but Knight has the same idea. They get sorted out, but behind them it doesn't go so well for Matt Lux and others. After the restart, Russell King in the red 56 powers by Blair on the top side of 3 and 4 to advance to the 3rd position, while Stone continues to hold on to the lead. A couple of laps later, Blair slows and heads to the pits. On lap 12, we have the yellow 71 of Ron Davies closing on Knight, while Brent Raybergen in the 07 is side by side with King for the 4th spot. King would win the battle off of turn 2. Raybergen would come to a stop on the backstretch to bring out another caution with 14 laps in the books. On the restart, it is deja vu all over again as Stone is able to withstand another challenge from Knight, while Jason DuPont moves to the inside of King in an effort to move up to 3rd. The last 16 laps were clean and green as Stone wins by nearly half of a lap. Well, congratulations, Dan, on your return to Tri-City's victory lane. Now, what was the key, the setup or those restarts?
Well, the car was definitely excellent. You know, I didn't really have to push it too hard out there, and you know, the car was good on the restarts, and the restarts definitely helped us because it got us out of lap traffic. We didn't need all that.
You got a stellar field here, although few fell by the wayside. Were you surprised at how big a lead you had there?
Yeah, I was surprised. You know, I didn't really know how big of a lead because it's hard to get signals from your crew or anything here. And when they said we had won by that much, I couldn't believe it because I tried to stay up on the wheel pretty good there just to make sure we didn't let anybody sneak by us.
You have a World of Outlaws win here, but you don't come here very often. But it seems like they've adopted you as one of their own here.
Yeah, I think I'm like an honorary local here now, and that's cool. I like this track a lot. For some reason, the first time I ever came here, we had some success, and then we won that World Outlaw race, and we've run well pretty much every time we've come here. So we got a good baseline setup, and I'm comfortable in the track. So that's a winning combination.
Some incentive to come back some more this year?
I'd like to. They said there's actually a bonus on regular nights for first-time winners, so I might have to sneak back down here.
Knight finished a distant 2nd, followed by Russell King, veteran Ron Davies, and Bump Hedman. On the first lap of the open stock 15-lapper, just keep your eyes on the 17 of Jackson Umanic. There he gets by the 44 of Bob Sloss. Then Dave Farringer is his next victim. He is then door-to-door with the 94 of Dave Baker and up to 2nd place. Number 11, Randy Wyant, also looks to move by Baker for a position. It isn't long before Umanic unseats pole sitter Curtis J. Bish as the leader of the race. Umanic's closest competition, Randy Wyant, fell out of the race, and Jackson's dominant victory deserves a winner's circle kiss. What do you think? Following Umanic across the line were Bob Sloss, Tom Fox, Dave Farringer, and Curtis J. Bish. We picked things up early in the 15-lap feature for the ultra-competitive E-Mods, where there hasn't been a repeat winner this year. Carl McKinney in the 6 machine has the lead, while Brent Raybergen in the black number 4 works to the inside of Andy Buckley for 2nd place. Just behind them, Sean Shingledecker in the 54 also looks to join the mix. After a caution on lap 2, we have a restart where Raybergen finds the opportunity to take the lead away from McKinney as they go through 1 and 2. McKinney powers off of the top side, but Raybergen is able to hold the top spot. The wide track allows for some great racing, but things get a little too tight for the 30 of David Atkinson. On the restart, Shingledecker and McKinney are side by side going down the backstretch to determine who would have the runner-up position. Shingle-Decker would gain the advantage going into turn 3. Ray Bergen would not relinquish the lead in picking up his first victory at Tri-City this season and adding to his all-time winning record. Congratulations, Brent. Victory number 50 in the E-Mods. What is the secret of your success?
Well, first off, we've been with a lot of very good race teams. It's taken 3 race teams to get me here, and we've all been running Bob Pierce race cars. That's the biggest thing. And the other thing is dedication. Every team that I've been with has been very dedicated, and that makes me be more dedicated too. It's been a great ride to here. I hope we can go for 100.
You've had some bad luck, so I'm sure that now you know the monkey's off your back and probably a lot more wins to come.
Yeah, I hope you're right. I mean, you know, we've had some bad runs here this year, which is kind of abnormal for us. We've normally been really good here. But, you know, it's just been bad luck. I mean, circumstances have kept us from winning. The other thing is the competition's gotten really better. I mean, the racetrack's a little bit different surface than what it's been in the past. I like it when it's a little more slippery, but it's had a lot of traction. It's taken us a few weeks to figure it out, but I'm real happy with it now.
Shingle-Decker and McKinney ran second and third for most of the event. Ron Roncaglione was fourth, and Andy Buckley was fifth. And in the Thunder Cars, Jace Farringer continued his dominance of the class with another victory. Josh Seipel, Patrick Fielding, Rod Lasky, and Curtis E. Bish complete the top 5. Personally, I'm glad that they moved the regular racing nights from Sunday to Fridays. Now I can make the trek to Franklin from time to time. I had a very busy weekend. Up next, some pavement pounders as the late models dice it up for 75 laps at Lake Erie Speedway. That and more when Pit Pass returns.
When you think golf carts, think Jake's Custom Golf Carts. With over 300 stock and lifted carts at their shop, you'll find the cart you need or have Jake's build one to your specs. Custom airbrushing, lift kits, sport shifters, rear seats. You name it, with the expertise and craftsmanship people have come to expect from Jake's. Come see for yourself why Jake's is the nation's premier golf cart provider. Jake's Golf Carts, Route 522 McVeigh Town. Online at jakesgolfcarts.com.